Mr. Conor Burns, with permission? Yes, Mr. Conor Burns.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. It is a great pleasure to rise to make a brief contribution to this debate today. I won't dwell on some of the points that my honourable friend, the member for South Dorset, made so eloquently about the philosophy that lies behind offshore and indeed onshore, that the honourable gentleman, the member for Daventry, has also spoken of at length in the past, except to say this. As my right honourable and noble friend, the Baroness Thatcher, once said, there is nothing more obstinate than a fashionable consensus. This is a profoundly serious issue for both my constituents in Bournemouth West and indeed the entirety of the conurbation, demonstrated by the fact that my honourable friend, the member for Poole, is on the front bench, the honourable member for Christchurch behind me, and my honourable friend, my neighbour from Bournemouth East. The entirety of the conurbation is here today to highlight our profound and real concerns and reservations. Madam Deputy Speaker, Bournemouth is well known to members of this House who have come to Bournemouth for the party conferences, and they have all stood in the Highcliffe Hotel and have enjoyed the incredible views across the bay. The bay and the view are the hook on which our local tourism economy hangs. The vital prosperity of our area is dependent upon that, and we have profound reservations as to what this may do to that tourism economy. I have extreme concerns about the process of consultation that ENICO are involved in. The initial consultation, I have to say, Madam Deputy Speaker, did not fill us with confidence, with questions such as, how far do you agree with the following statement? People have a not in my backyard attitude to wind parks. How far do you agree with the following statement? I am happy to live close to an offshore wind farm if it helps prevent climate change. How many average household energy consumption do you think an offshore wind farm can produce in 1 year? These are not open-minded consultation questions. These are dogma-driven questions. And we have also got real concerns about the inability so far of the company to provide for us real graphics as to what this will look like. The company keep telling us they can't yet do that because they don't know where within the development area it's going to be, they don't know how many they're going to be, they don't know what height they're going to be. If they don't know all of these things, I find it very strange that they can tell us exactly what quantity of energy their wind farm is intended to produce. And when they do give us illustrative graphics, they are of a dusky winter scene. We want to see them at the height of season on a clear blue sky day or indeed on a clear night, what they will do to our economy. We're concerned about the economic impact assessment, which in fairness, it's looking to talk to over 400 businesses, but some of them up to 10 miles away from the coastal area. That will not give us meaningful data about the potential impact to our area. And I close with this simple thing, and I think it's one of the most important points that my honourable friend, the member for South Dorset, made, and I would love the Minister to give us a firm and detailed reply on this. And it is about the proximity to the shore. Now, the preferred site, as my honourable friend said, that ENICO have chosen is 7 nautical miles from the coast. But the Department for Energy and Climate Change Offshore Energy Assessment 2 says new offshore wind farm generation capacity should be sited away from the coast, generally outside 12 nautical miles. The same report goes on to acknowledge that environmental sensitivity of coastal areas is not uniform, and in certain cases new offshore wind farm projects may be acceptable. In certain cases, I find it inconceivable at how anyone could come to a judgment that this is one such case where an exception could be made. My honourable friend talked about the beauty of the Jurassic coastline, and I have dwelt about the beauty of our tourism at the area that attracts so much tourism. And I close by saying this. This may be some way off, but our constituents, my constituents and others across the conurbation, will not forgive us if we do not highlight today the potential impact that this could have. If this comes along and this damages our area, our constituents rightly would not forgive those of us sent to this place to stand up for the interests of the area we serve.